I will not eat. I will not sleep. I will not... My goal for a long time now was to be able to do YouTube and indie iOS development full-time. But this is where my channel sits right now after 5 years. And these are the download figures in 2023 for the app that I released in 2019 and barely ever updated. I've been neglecting this goal for a long time now and focusing only on my day jobs. And well, guess what? The company I worked for just had a layoff in which I was included. Friday was my last day, and I guess I now have a window to pursue those goals. But before I tell you my plan, I hope you guys can draw some lessons and inspiration from this experience. So let me start from the beginning. So, in 2017, I quit my job to pursue some sort of freelancing, some sort of remote work. I didn't quite know how. Don't ever do this, by the way. This was a very bad idea, to quit my job without any real plan and a source of income. Not a smart choice. Don't ever do this. But yeah, it was during that period that I made and published this app. It was a movie recommendation and information kind of app. Didn't quite have a lot of features. The only paid thing in the app was to remove ads, and I found out that people were fine with having all the features and keeping the ads, but that's another story. And towards the end of that period is when I created this YouTube channel. And the intention back then was to document my life as an iOS developer who was trying to get some sort of remote work, either as freelancer or contractor or working on my own apps. And the idea was to be able to travel to different places and travel the world, work from these different places, and be able to show both the work iOS development part of it and the travel part of it, and hopefully inspire people, showing that that was possible as well, given that remote work back then wasn't as prevalent as during and after the pandemic. And also that the channel could serve as a creative outlet for me to talk about tech-related things and even other subjects that I'm interested in a way that would be fun for me to, share that. But then, because I was trying to do this with no money coming in, I had to get a local job. And with that came the phase that I call the neglect. Now, I don't want to say that this was just about not having time to do these things like YouTube and programming, because a lot of people do it. A lot of people have jobs and do these things in their spare time. I guess I kind of started to get bored of programming all day and then coming home and making videos about programming. And I guess a kind of complacency started to take over. And same with the app. I think that there was a lot of missed opportunity there. When I went to WWDC in 2019, my app got featured in the front page of the App Store alongside other scholarship winners. That was the name of the Swift Student Challenge at the time. And I got something like 3,000 or 4,000 downloads in a span of 1 or 2 days, which was insane. But since the app didn't have a lot of interesting features, I think people just never used it again. Like, downloaded and tried it and deleted, and nobody subscribed to the paid version either. There were also some health issues during this period between 2022 and 2023. I had 6 surgeries, 3 in each eye, to correct a retinal detachment on both eyes. And for quite a long period there, I couldn't even see the camera settings in the LCD of the camera to set the camera and record. And I think all of this contributed to this neglect and me putting off my goals. I mean, let's recap. I posted 9 videos in 2019, 3 in 2020, 12 in 2021, but with a huge gap between June and December. So it wasn't like one a month. It was many videos in the beginning of the year and then 2 videos in December, but it wasn't consistent. 4 videos in 2022, 4 long form and 2 shorts in 2023, and 3 long form and 2 shorts so far in 2024, and we are already in May. And my app's last update was in August of 2019. With all of that said, it's time for the plan. Sorry, I didn't have a transition for this last part. But the plan now is that until I reach this goal, I will not eat, I will not sleep, I will not... Okay, calm down, just kidding, that's not the real plan. So for the real plan, first thing will be to rewrite my app, make it in Swift UI, add more features, and see if I can get it off the ground. Also part of the plan, get another job. I mean, I'm not in the position financially to do this full-time. Neither the app or the YouTube channel provide any revenue. I don't want to repeat my mistake from 2018. Also, I still want to be able to contribute to something that's bigger than what I can accomplish by myself and write code that's going to be used by a bunch of people and it's going to impact a bunch of people. So yeah, a job's still definitely in the plans. Next is something that Gary Vaynerchuk talks about a lot, which is document, don't create. Well, maybe create a little, but mostly what I want to do is to document whatever I'm doing, be it making the app or studying for interviews, doing selection processes for jobs, working if I start working somewhere, traveling, going to a conference, going to theme parks. Whatever it is that I'm doing, I just want to share it here and see what happens. Last but not least, at least for now, until the channel reaches the monetization metrics of subscribers and watch time, I plan to make at least a video a month, sharing analytics and sharing the progress of trying to reach that goal, and also sharing download stats and metrics from the app once that's published to the App Store. I recently saw an old vlog from Casey Neistat, and it was on the same day that I got the news of the layoffs, and well...
I want to talk about risk. As a guiding principle, life shrinks and life expands in direct proportion to your willingness to assume risk. The most dangerous thing you can do in your career, the most dangerous thing you can do in life is play it safe.
And this is where I'm landing. I think that we have a very short amount of time to do what we really want to do with our lives. And I think the time to start is now.